Since then, her parents have struggled to clear their name.
Our view is that the cruelty that was willfully imposed on us and our family by the Boulder police was only exceeded by what the killer did to us. And that's our perspective. And so that's behind us. Let's move forward.
John and Patsy even hired a leading polygraph examiner from Los Angeles to give them a lie detector test.
John Ramsey was angry. He had been accused of killing his daughter and everything else, and it was very difficult to develop rapport with him initially because he felt victimized. Patsy was also scared.
Each of 3 polygraph examinations focused on a single issue. The first polygraph test asked Patsy if she had inflicted the injury that caused JonBenét's death.
With Patsy Ramsey, no deception indicated. She was truthful, indicating she didn't kill JonBenét. The next test, dealing with did she know who caused those injuries, of course, would take care of if one parent knew that the other parent did it. Patsy was truthful. She did not know who killed JonBenét.
John Ramsey was asked the same questions in his polygraph test, with similar results.
He did not inflict the injuries that caused the death of JonBenét. In other words, there was no deception indicated. The second examination, there was no deception indicated. He was truthful when he said he did not know who caused the death of JonBenét.
Patsy Ramsey was given a third test. Was she the author of the ransom note?
She was truthful when she denied writing the note.
The results of the Ramsey polygraphs cannot be used as evidence to clear them in a court of law, though it may help them in the court of public opinion.
It's like a puzzle. The pieces start to fall into place one after another. But just short of finishing the puzzle, there are pieces that don't fit. If you believe an intruder involved in this case, the pieces start to fit together very quickly, and the puzzle seems to be almost solved. But then one piece doesn't fit, like the pineapple. It just doesn't fit the theory of an intruder.
The unknown DNA found in JonBenét's underwear is the one piece of evidence that still may yield the clues that heat up this cold case.
Let's look at the other side of it. You've got this foreign male DNA. How do we make sense of that?
Unfortunately, the Denver police lab could isolate only 10 of the 13 markers needed for an exact match in the national database. But even that could help narrow the list of possibilities.
The police said that they had swabbed 200 or 300 people and that it matched nobody. Nobody in the family. No friends, no chums. Nobody.
It just depends on who it matches, and then the follow-up investigation of that individual. What are the circumstances surrounding that person? From my experience, I think that the DNA in the case could very well have come from a perpetrator.
With every passing day, there is a chance the unknown DNA can be at least partially matched, as the number of DNA samples in the national database grows larger.
It's being searched every week against more and more DNA profiles as states load more convicted offenders and more forensic cases. It's being exposed to more and more samples on a weekly basis. If the DNA matches later to someone who was a known sexual offender, that will be a very significant finding. However, if the DNA never matches someone, the case may never be solved.
There are a lot of entities. There is police, there is laboratory information, there are forensic pathologists, there are crime scene investigators, there are all kinds of specialties involved in this case. And the case certainly merits this kind of attention. All these people need to come together and they need to exchange opinions. And I can tell you one more thing, that the longer it takes, the colder it gets.
But even after 10 years of questions without any definitive answers, there is hope that one day forensic science will catch JonBenét's killer.
I don't think anyone has ever forgotten JonBenét Ramsey and what happened to her. And I do think that people in general want justice and want to see justice for that little girl. And as scientific technologies develop, maybe things that we couldn't answer back when this case originally happened, we might be able to answer in the future.